Hello, hello, hello. Alright, apologies for the knocking about there, getting my headset back on. Oh, how is everybody?
Track temps increasing, it's now 42 Celsius.
Hope we're all well. A little surprised at the low turnout. I thought Red Bull Ring, popular circuit, great circuit to drive in a high downforce car, and don't get many cars with more downforce than an F1 car. Classic sculpture. We've got 14 drivers in the split. We are car number 6, and this is split 1 of 2. Evening, Smokey. Hope you're keeping warm. You'd be keeping warm if you were here. It's a lovely 22.9 degrees C. The virtual Red Bull Ring. Track temp of 42.2. Practice wrapping up. Get into our qualifying session, which of course, as usual, is 2 laps. 8 minutes to do those 2 laps. Plenty of time for this circuit, especially. That's a fixed setup, but I'm just to throw the brake bias back. Try and warm up the rear tyres. Go around.
Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's rising, it's now 42 Celsius.
I was just trying to take it easy as well. Okay, we got one more lap.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
The only trouble is we're going to be starting that lap with significantly cooler tyres than we would hope to.
The leader's just done a 108.89.
Just tried to take it too easy through turn 1 and
The leader has just done a 106.41.
got a bit wide. I think my rear tyre got on the sausage curb on the exit. Ball on this last lap. Yeah, it's quite likely. And one becomes a surprising bottleneck off the start.
P2.
Seven oh. Yeah. Whew. So that was a good lap in the end. Oh man. Luke did a 6.4. I've done a 6.7, 1067.7 in practice last night. The number one car hasn't set a lap yet. What time do they have? Plenty of time. I don't know. Honestly, I thought for top five, like I didn't think that, you know, 107s sort of mid 107s would get you in the top five, to be honest. But as I said, I'm a little surprised that there's not more participation. This is Matthew's first lap. We'll see what the time is. .1092. They must be pushing on this lap. I'll certainly be under pressure if I keep P2. Leopold, to be honest, I'm sure Luke's missing the competition, but I'm. It's only good news for my placing, because I think you would have been a bit quicker than me around here. Hope you get a race in shortly, mate, and have a good day. Feel free to hang around if you've got time. If you don't, all good. Cars just look so good around here, don't they? Quick. How quick was it? Only an 8.6. Okay. I thought it looked a little quicker. Guess not. I don't think there's anyone else to qualify who
That's the end of the session, P2.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know even know where P2 starts. I assume, well, we'll find out in a minute. I don't know whether they start on the inside or the outside. Either way, let's make it work. Right, I know, fix setup, you shouldn't need to change the setup, but I just like to wind the brake bias. Give myself all the range in the brake bias via the main stuff.
Car number
Thanks, Paul.
6. Okay, Adrian, we expect to
Good
do
luck.
well here. Our
Have a good day
target is
to you.
Finish around P4.
I'm on the inside, so Paul is on the outside. It's fair enough. Not just an Aussie lockout, but a Stuffy's Discord lockout. Stuffy F1 lockout. See if we can do the same to the podium. Evan's quick though, so's Nick. Hey, thanks, Stuffy. Want to get through the first lap, that's all.
Okay, standing start. Heads up, we're going green. Go. It's now 35 Celsius. You're reeling, look in, the gap's now 0.8.
Can't keep having turn ones like that. Luke's just going to gap me. That's a wrong choice. Shift up there, short shift there. Feels like the first few laps on these mediums is just waiting for the grip fairy to come along and bless your tyres.
The leader has just done 110.14 and last lap was at 110.90. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. Behind is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds.
There's a world where I know how to properly accelerate through turn 3. This is not that world.
P2.
I remember the good old days of the W12 when you took as much of that inside curve through turn 7 as you could. Whew. Can't do that in these cars, you tend to upset the aero balance. That's better. Better.
Gap to Luke ahead is now 2.2 seconds.
The eternal turn 4 question of 3rd or 4th gear. That was a better final corner too.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Ladies and gentlemen, late to the party as always, but welcome along to Grip. Tyre Grip, thank you for joining us.
It's now 2.1 seconds. The lap time was at 110.65. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
I think a 2-stop. There's not high wear around here, but the pit lane's so short.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
Once you get onto the soft tyre, which is where all the speed is,
turn 3. It looks like
they overheat. And iRacing does, at least on this car, model quite a bit of thermal degradation. Everything's mostly in a good range at the moment.
Fastest lap for Luke, 110.11.
Part of the reason to do this race though is to
V1 ahead is now 2.8.
see what strategies other people have worked out. The other reason that a 2-stop really works around here is that soft tyres generally so much quicker per lap on average that you make up your pit stop and sort of you know, it can be a second faster per lap, and there's just so many laps that you easily make up the horrible turn 3. you easily make up the pit delta, which is only about 20 seconds. So if you can average nearly a second, as soon as you've done 20 laps, your pit stop's basically paid for, if you know what I mean, rather than staying on the harder tyre. Though we may have to see if the pit crew has any rally tyres for us to fit.
Okay, Adrian, that's good consistency. Keep it up. That was a 110.78. The guy behind has just done a 110.50.
That was a better exit. Stop going down to third in turn 1, Adrian.
The gap to E3 behind is now 3.1 seconds. Fastest lap for Luke, 110.00. You've just done a 110.47. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
So I don't really know exactly what my strategy is. No, it's 2 stop, medium, 2 softs. I'm thinking probably 25 and 30 for the stop. Sorry, the soft stints. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 30 for the last stint on softs, but that'd be a bit of a risk.
The gap to Rook behind is now 3.0 seconds. You've just done a 110.94.
Whether or not we can hang on to this P2 may very much depend on if Nick is faster, I'm going to be faster on the softs, but I may not be as fast as Nick. Or Michael. Or Evan. Evan's often quick. You reckon, Tobias? I'm not wedded to the 30 laps on the final stint.
Well, that was a 110.86.
May experiment with strategy tomorrow night. Because there'll probably be a few more big names out. Which I mean, I probably...
Three behind is now 3.7.
won't have a podium in the offing. That might depend on who's behind us and where we're going to come out.
Best lap in this session.
We're going to come out behind Alexandre, but I can't see.
The gap to Rook behind is increasing. It's now 4.0 seconds.
That's got to be the most obnoxious text message I think I've seen in this game.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track.
Don't do that, Adrian. Alright, that was very bad braking.
Nice one, Alexander, dude. Thank you.
Whoop. That's better for our last corner.
That was 110.92. The gap to Rook behind is now 4.0.
Thought for a second there, oh, I can still see Luke, but it's not, it's Louis. Back
Okay,
marker.
Adrian, the next car is one lap behind.
Thanks, Robot Jim. I think I'll just do the safe two-stop. I think I would have needed to practice some tyre management to do a one-stop.
That lap time was 110.89. The gap to Rook behind is now 3.5. 111.03.
See if we can't tighten up these laps. Sides locking is not good into turn 4.
Gap to Rook behind is now 2.9 seconds. 3 DRS back.
Wonder who Alan's unhappy with. Oh, that's not great. Thanks for the info, Tobias. Appreciate it, as always.
Now 2.2 seconds. That lap time was 111.34. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace.
Might have to delay my stop just a little. Looks like Evan's gone, something went wrong.
You've just done a 111.05. Car right. Hold your right side's clear. It's now 2.3 seconds. But your best lap in the session, sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace.
Freaking transition. Where will I rejoin after a pit stop?
Okay, Adrian, you should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P6. That lap was at 111.40. The outer route behind is increasing. It's now 1.8.
Yeah, I don't mind coming out here.
110.89. The guy behind has just done a 110.24.
I don't mind coming out near Bryce. I think it's probably time.
The gap to V3 behind is now 1.5.
Especially since I made a couple of mistakes and nicks on our gearbox. Alright, let's box.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Box in 310 meters. $100 meters. 50 meters. Front left, 71%. Left rear, 85. There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Car in front is Simeon, car number 5.
Yeah, this wasn't a bad space.
There's an incident in turn 3. Looks like it's Alexandra. The gap in front is now 2.3. Pitting from P2. It looks like he'll come out just behind you.
Alright.
Alright, Adrian, the next
Looks like
car
needs
is
to be a
on
big
that
one.
Rook is now on softs.
Next box to cover.
P7. right. Clear right. The leader, Luke, is pitting. Is now on softs. The car ahead is Alexandra, car number 7, and their rating is 2.5.
This is not good.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. P3, Wake Zurich, is now on softs.
Well, went as well as I could have hoped for. Come on, Bryce, just give me a bit of DRS and then lift on entry to whichever corner I'm passing you on.
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. P2 in. The gap is 0.7. They're slower than us through turn 10. Simeon, car number, car right. Right side's clear.
Lovely.
Fucking awesome move, mate.
It was. By Bryce getting out of the way at exactly the right time, and then I screwed up turn 3. I can't believe I did that. Sorry, Bryce. Put a dampener on your great work there. Alright, Nick, you're watching this back. This was the point I decided I needed to gap you.
New fastest lap for Luke, 109.79.
Damn, he'll have DRS.
We're matching race pace, P2. That's a new fastest lap for Brooke, 109.32. Your last lap time was at 109.41. The gap to Brooke behind is now 0.8. Adrian, the next car is one lap behind. New fastest lap for Luke, 109.03. Your lap times are improving. Your last lap time was at 109.38. The guy behind has just done at 109.11.
They have to improve because it's death by 1,000 DRS zones here. Come on.
turn 10. Fastest lap for Luke, 109.00. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Oh, fuck's sake, Adrian. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Dirty air! I haven't driven in dirty air almost at all.
Car in front of us is Rook, car number 2, and their rating is 5.0.
You are the least intelligent cunt I've ever seen. Where did you think you were gonna go, you fucking donkey? Destroy both our races for what? 40 laps to go for what?
Oh, that doesn't sound friendly.
Fastest lap for Luke, 108.83. Your lap time was 109.94.
Ah! There's just no downforce to that corner.
Incident in turn 3. You think it might be Sanchez? The gap ahead is now 0.8.
Hello, medium tires, was good.
I didn't understand Matthew there, unfortunately.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Graham. You're reeling Rook in. The gap is now 0.41.
Nick's a nice guy, but I don't want him having a comfortable race.
Okay, Adrian, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way fast. What's your quickest lap in this session? left side. Still there. Clear left.
Not sure how I got the second DRS there, but
Time was at 109.92.
you got to time that so delicately. Oh, no downforce.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
You got to time your run into the corner
Turn 3.
so that
Looks like it's May.
even if you're slow at the start of braking
P3.
compared to what you normally are, you're accelerating where you would normally when you were in clean air without getting impeded by the actual car in front
Come on, just send it.
or the dirty air.
That lap was at 110.00. On your left. He's still there. Clear left. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Adrian.
So scared of net coding.
Okay on fuel. Keep putting the pressure on, cause a mistake. Left side. Still clear left, car left, clear left. Track limits.
Michael, I'm mid-corner. What do you mean wave you through? I don't expect you to drive through me when I'm turned into the corner. Common sense. 45 laps to go. You could have caught up. 5 laps to go, I'd have moved out your way straight away. You're fighting for the points like you say. But 45 laps to go and I'm midway through a corner, you stride into me. And you're trying to say, oh, I needed to do a rush. I needed to catch up. Sound like an idiot.
Okay, Adrian, you've got half your fuel left.
Ooh. To be fair,
car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
definition of stupidity or insanity, isn't it? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Wish we had control of ERS modes in fixed.
That lap was at 110.00. Simeon behind is pitting. Stay close, keep the pressure on. Simeon is now on softs.
Yeah, I mean,
Stay between the lines, please, Adrian.
yeah, it's probably going to have to be. Get close down here. Get even closer here and then pass down to turn 4. But I'm just not good off that exit. And yeah, I probably do need to go wider.
Come on, find the gap. The track temperature is falling. It's now 35 Celsius.
Understeer. How much do you want? I got plenty.
That was at 109.76.
That's it. That's what I
That's
needed.
what I'm thinking about. Come on, send it. Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Well done. Nice front now. On your right.
Could have covered that inside.
Still there. Clear right.
I have the Pimax Crystal Light.
Ah,
Oh, you're kidding.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Adrian. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. You'll need to give back the time gained.
Flippity heck. So yeah,
V2 ahead is increasing.
I had some issues a couple of weeks ago. I sent a whole heap of logs off to Pimax. They told me they found an issue. I was having the headset like disconnect and reboot mid-game. They told me they've fixed it, and so far they have, which is good. It's a bit heavy, I think, for sim racing, where, you know, field of view isn't a super important thing. You know, you'd be in a helmet normally anyway. Probably get away with one of the smaller ones. The big screen beyond 2
in front is now 1.4
is definitely
seconds.
one that would have been getting deep consideration when I bought this. Unfortunately, my old previous headset broke at the start of the year, so or was it the start of last year? Anyway, it broke and it was patched up, so I really needed a new one.
That was at 109.64.
thank you.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Hey, Michael. Just seems to be my pace this week, mate.
The gap to Brook in front is now 1.2.
I actually couldn't believe what my qualifying lap was.
Just done 109.50.
I binned my first lap, so I had to reset to the pits. I heard you were in a bit of a fracas, a misunderstanding, sounded like, if you were the person the radio messages were about. Sorry, your race is over already, mate. I was waiting for you to come up and join me up the front, actually.
The last line was at 109.69.
Shit. I'm hitting.
The gap to Brook ahead is now 1.4.
I'm sorry if that was scary, Nick. I'm really sorry. I didn't see a car contact come up, not even a 0x, so no damage. We should be okay. Yeah, everything seems to be
110.13.
everything seems to be working, including my lap times. So
The gap in front is now 0.5. May behind is pitting.
but yeah, I need to close off a couple of tickets actually. To be fair to Pimax. Yeah, I suppose the only issue with emulating Verstappen, without obviously seeing it, so... Oh,
Clear right.
it is that time. What do you know?
P2. Alright Adrian, the next car is 1 lap behind.
Hey, Florian. Yeah, I think I need to cover off. I don't think I'm going to be faster out here on my own. I've used these tyres up too much. Sorry, I got distracted. Let's do this pit stop.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 310 metres.
Did I get an unsafe pit entry? Not sure how I didn't. So close.
100
Oh,
metres. 50 metres. Front left, 69%. Rear right, 84. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Clear left.
that's an unsafe pit exit though.
Coming to the pits to serve the penalty.
Idiots. It's all just the right foot.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.0 seconds.
Let's serve it now when we're not ruining laps with warm tyres. Just try not to lock them on entry.
Watch your speed. Box in 310 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres. They're exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
I mean, I didn't just go across it by a little, I went across it by a lot, so fair cop. All right.
The car in front of us is now a lap behind.
Alan shouldn't be a problem. We like Alan. Great bloke.
The gap to May behind is now 2.9 seconds.
Unsafe pit entry is only a 15-second stop and hold. The trouble is most people do service at the same time. Which adds 25 seconds for not doing the pit lane again.
That's the fastest lap for Luke, 108.73.
But I'm not sure that, but yeah, it does seem a bit unbalanced. Thanks, Alan.
Right. You've just done a 109.81. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 108.90.
All right, Bryce. Here we come.
Gap to P5 behind is now 1.8.
Grip on these tyres is lovely.
Lap time was 108.89.
Yeah, pretty much.
New fastest lap for Luke, 108.42.
Paid full price for these tyres. Use them all. Yeah, I've often wondered about that.
It's P5 behind is increasing. It's now 2.9 seconds.
It would be great if iRacing told you, like, had some sort of set number, told you when tyres were changed for people. brake properly, Adrian. You'll never catch Bryce if you don't. But the
lap
API
for
just doesn't.
108.36.
And if you look at wet races, you'll often see people on dries in the soaking rain. They don't have grip hacks or tyre hacks or something. Sometimes people will be driving around the circuit, minding their own business, and iRacing will update and say, hey, this competitor of yours just switched to a dry tyre. Even though they haven't. So,
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling P3.
there's a few
Gaps now, 3.5.
niggles.
You've just done a 109.52.
But honestly, a lot of iRacing tries to tell you as little about your competitors as they can.
P4.
Obviously so that you can't use like data logging in ways that aren't realistic, you know. You can always watch video of somebody else driving and learn from it. Like you can watch the replay in iRacing, but
P3 in. The gap is
you don't have their full
2.8
information. 2 right now, because if it's 0, zero indexed.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
I'd very much like iRacing to bring a new F1 car. I was hoping the additional car they were working on with Ferrari was going to be this year's Formula 1 car.
Time was 109.27. Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. Simeon in. The gap is now.
There's lots of people who drive it just for it being a Ferrari. Oops. Hit my "you're welcome" switch trying to turn the wheel far enough. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously the regular weekly series has tipped over that spiral point where unfortunately where participation is so low that people don't sign up to races because participation is so low. Which is sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, unfortunately. I thought I was dead then.
You're reeling. P3 in. The gap is now 1.4.
Like a big bite of sausage. I think if iRacing did bring a new F1 car, you know, obviously it'd get a spike and die off, but we've got a passionate community who hang out, not so much on the forums unfortunately, but quite a lot of people in the iRacing Open Wheel Discord. And yeah, I think we'd form the basis for a great series.
sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
I'd be very surprised if we ever got an in-season F1 car. Closest that it's going to happen is probably the what happened with the W12, where the iRacing following year season 1 release was early enough, and the F1 season finished late enough that they overlapped. So week 13 was the lead up to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and we got out of the blue with a day's notice or something. We got the W12.
The lap time was at 108.95. Fastest lap for Luke, 108.06.
So we had one weekend where we could drive the World Constructors Championship winning F1 car. And then log out of the sim and go watch the real drivers drive it around in the real world. Which is honestly one of my favourite sim racing experiences of all time.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Come on, Adrian. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. P3, that was 109.49.
Alright. I think we need about 2.5 seconds a lap or something. We may have to focus on not letting Bryce pass again. Just see where things fall with.
Last lap was at 109.46.
Ah, Adrian. Probably should have sent it there, Bryce.
Car right. Clear right. Okay, Adrian, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. Just done at 110.06, sector 2 is 1.3, off the face.
Ah, come on. I haven't been kind to this set of softs, I don't think. Like going full throttle so early through 7 is not good for them.
That was 108.87. You're a tenth off in sector 1. You're 2 tenths off the face in sector 2. Sector 3 time is fast.
Just think about it this way. I'm Australian, crew chief's British.
Alright Adrian, the next car is Rook, car number 2, and their rating is 5.0.
Between us both, it's a term of endearment.
It's now 1.2.
I did disable the thing that would say, be careful of this person, they're not the cleanest racer. Which I actually think is worse than the random swearing. Because that was always based on clubs. Not calling out any particular club, but there was basically a matrix of which clubs represented geographical regions closest to you as a stand-in for ping. So crew chief would probably say that to me that Bryce is not the cleanest racer because Bryce was
2.1 seconds.
You know, in a European club, and I'm an Australian club, so that's a nice long bit of ping.
You've just done 109.24.
Bryce put a couple of GGs in the chat. I think he may have decided that I'd bested his pace this round.
The next car is 1 lap behind.
No, I'm pretty sure that it was because they chose that because they only have a limited library of phrases. So
P4 behind us now, 2.5 seconds.
Obviously, Jim had never said the word ping anywhere that made sense to edit into a phrase. Wow.
That lap was at 109.04.
Luke's in my relative a lap up. What a machine. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was regions as a, clubs as a proxy for connection quality relative to you or the server. But I always thought it just sounded it really sounded like an actual considered comment on their driving ability, which I usually didn't agree with, especially if it was Bryce, because Bryce is a good driver and a fast driver.
To your absolute, come on, you're looking good for a podium. That lap was at 109.40.
And almost always a safe driver. Maybe you're right, Michael. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it's just it considers both. I don't know. Or maybe Sebastian annoyed the crew chief developers. They programmed something special. No, I don't think any of the crew chief developers would do that. But white flag, white flag.
Okay, Adrian, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That lap was at 109.35.
Lovely dashboard. That's a sim hub thing, isn't it? Or yep. I respect all the work that SimHub does, but being in VR, it's not really something that I've thought of getting into. Thank you, Barney.
Podium finish, nice one.
P3. Could have fought with Nick for P2, but yeah, made a silly mistake.
Right, good win, Luke. Good podium, Nick and Adrian. Well done. Good race, well.
What? Ustaliłem netcode?
I think it was a bit of netcode. I assume you were just coming over to say hello.
Great race. Great place to land. I was surprised you didn't finish P2.
Yeah, well, I had a drive-through, so that didn't help. Yeah, Luke, it was going to be a fist fight with Nick for the for P2, but yeah, I just lost it on the way out of the pits.
Watch your speed. Box in 310 metres.
Oh. Thanks all.
100 metres. 50 metres. Left front 76%, right front 82%, left rear
I just
87%,
knocked my mouse off.
right rear 87%.
Hang on a second, everyone.
That's the end of the session.
Just a second, I need to put you down. Ah. Thanks, everyone. All right. I just wanted to survive, Luke, mate. Let's have a quick look at the start. I don't think it was as exciting as some starts can be. Yeah, I just wanted to avoid netcode. What was happening behind? Nick was through okay. Alexandre and Evan were through okay. Oh, this looks spicy. Ooh. Oh, that's no good. Forced out wide. Timothy. Ah, yeah, Timothy. Timothy almost sends it on Michael. Michael just edges someone out there. I think that ended up all in the right order. All right. Who do we need to check? Liam unfortunately went out pretty early. You, sir. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Oh, the swap back. Oh no. Well saved. Well saved, sir. And was it a... no, decent rejoin. And everything's going to be screwed up. Oh, yeah, that was it. Yep. Yeah, tyres were probably still really dirty. Got wide. Oh, blink, big blink. Don't know what happened there. Okay. And this, I think, will be yours. Good send in turn 1. Could have had DRS here. Do you have DRS here? Yeah. Got DRS, mate. I've got a little app that makes beeps in my ear. If you go back and listen to some of my really early streams. Good. I thought you were going to send it there, and I'm like, no, that's too far back. And yeah, so I go by the sound rather than the lights. What did I do? Bar chase. Yeah. So I think your problem started. I'd say you may not have been quite wide enough there. And I think it sounds like you just had to lift a little through here. Yeah. Got a bit of a slide. See, the trouble is, if you were alongside here, then it's fair game. But sort of just after the 50 is the turn-in point. So that's no good. That's better. I know it's really tiny down there. But yeah, you're just sort of, just as has started to turn in there and you're not really alongside. I think it's a case of if you were Verstappen and you were sending it on one of the top 20 drivers in the world, they would have seen that and they would have left your room, except maybe Stroll, because he's had a lot of incidents like that. But yeah, oh no, I agree. You would have lost time, but yeah, I'm more saying I can see why he's aggrieved. I understand why you wanted to get past, especially like the reason you didn't get past. What I was saying back here with just being off the throttle there, you're off the throttle there because you don't have enough downforce because you're in dirty air. Yeah, I mean, you could have. So, I mean, yeah. I think if you're someone with blue flags and you see a car, because what you did do was good in that you were fully on the inside here. Because when you're a blue flag and you see someone move out like that, you're like, oh, they're probably going to send it. Like if this was a battle, then that's sort of wheel to wheel. That's you'd try to defend it. So coming out of the pits incident, cold tires. Oh, yep. All right. Sorry, Bram. And I think Alexandra finished. Yep, that's it. all the incidents. We didn't see how Michael actually went out. Oh yeah. Understeer for sale. Did you just miss your braking point there? You know what got you? That little triangle of grass. Yeah. It's a bit of a fool's errand to extend the braking zone into there. I don't think it works really. Pit stop. Yep. So pit stop. Going out on cold tires. There's our competition. Right there. And you can see that Nick's just crossing a white line on the road. That is our DRS detection point. So as we come past here, if we pop onto the cockpit view, you'll see that as I move forward frame by frame, as we cross that line on track, I got the little green light. Woohoo, DRS. I get the beep and I'm like, right. I know that Nick's part of this group. I need to get on it. Right there, I knew it was all over. Let's have a look at what throttle application I had on stone cold tires on a slippery part of the track. 100%. 100% stupid. Tires spin up. And then penalty. And actually, I was pretty close on getting a penalty on the end too. But this one or the first stop? Might have been the first stop. No, it was this one. I thought it was the white triangle. Must be further in. How was that not an entry penalty as well? Flippin' heck. So I used up all my luck there. And I'm fully locked up. I'm already down below the speed limit, so that's all good. Trying out these tires anyway. And I mean, if we just got up to speed, look, we're only, we probably didn't lose anything. We did analyze it to bits. We did. But there you go. That was the race. And unfortunately, yeah, we missed out on P2, but P3 is a great start to the week. And yeah, some great battles, some respectful racing. Should probably go back a few laps before hits, somewhere in there. Have a look at me trying to overtake Nick. Oh, hey, Nick. Good racing, mate. Good racing. You just kept doing that same line that worked. Using the racing line there. That's the only time I got past you, and then I got a bad exit. You're already past me on entry there. So yeah, was a great battle. Unfortunately, just rewind a little in stream, you'll see me analysing my pit exit faux pas. You backed out for DRS, yeah. Yeah, I was always managing to keep the DRS. My exits from turn 3 were rubbish. And I think through sector 2, I think I just had a little bit on you, which allowed me to catch all the way back up to DRS. I did consider very seriously sending it into turn 1, but I'm in Australia, you're in the US, and you know how badly that can go. So I held off. But anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Oh, yeah, look, I might have. Anyway, I will catch you in the Discord. I'm going to wrap this up. And yeah, hope everyone enjoyed the race. I think that was a banger in the end. We got P2 in the chat. We got myself P3. And Bryce did a great job to be P4. We had some great battles with Bryce at the end there. And yeah, I'm off to do some reports to post on the iRacing Open Wheel Hub and on the forum. And yeah, catch you all later.